Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's Luke here. It's Monday, which means the Monday stroll. Let's take a look back at last week and yesterday as well. The highs and lows of football, from our performance in the week that was absolutely magnificent, in terms of announcing ourselves and showing that we can do so much on a European level with such a great win in Zagreb, to yesterday. And I'm not saying it was a bad performance yesterday by any stretch of imagination. It was a fantastic performance. The two defenders, Oggy and Zuma, were unbelievable yesterday. Big performances from Rice. I thought Bowen was excellent yesterday as well. It's just, I'm still devastated from yesterday. Mark Noble stepping up to take that penalty. Listen, it's one of those, isn't it? If he puts it in, David Moyes is a hero, and Mark Noble's a hero, but it didn't. A manager lives on their decisions. It's not Mark Noble's fault at all. And I wouldn't even say, to a certain extent, is it Moyes' fault? It's a tough one, because again, you've got to trust the players on the pitch, but so many have missed. Rice has missed, and obviously Antonio wasn't playing, but Antonio, we've missed our last few penalties. It's such a tough one. It's such a tough decision, and with a penalty, it's very much a 50-50. It wasn't that bad a penalty as well. And if you were thinking, these people would have known it, the people on the bench, he hasn't saved a penalty in 40 odd penalties, including penalty shootouts. So the fact that you bring on Mark Noble, who's one of the best penalty takers in Europe, to go against a goalkeeper that hadn't saved the penalty for so long, it's just that's the way it is. It could have been a real heroic draw yesterday. And listen, we are sitting here disappointed and heartbroken because we know we played well, and that's the biggest thing. We're not sitting here because we played badly, feeling like, oh, I'm so disappointed in this team. No, this team, has showed a team that finishes above Manchester United are either going to be, winning the Premier League or probably second. That they're going to be in that top three this year, Manchester United, purely just because they've got Ronaldo and such really good players that they can bring on. I'm very proud of the performance yesterday. And then looking at the positives, guys, and as I said, I'm going to look to the week ahead. We played them again on Wednesday. It'll be a weaker team, probably both teams will be weakened. Chance for a bit of redemption, chance to go up there, bit of a free hit, really. We win it, fantastic. If we don't win, it's not the biggest of deal. Europa League is, where I want us to push and where I want us to focus this year. Obviously, not sacrificing league form, and that's another valid point as well. Just back on that Manchester United game. If Antonio was fit yesterday, I know it's all ifs and buts. If Ronaldo didn't play, if Antonio played yesterday, I think we would have won that game. And also another thing, I believe if that wasn't after a European game, I also think we would have won as well. I think just slight the 2-day advantage for Manchester United just sort of pulled it over the line a little bit. Yes, they could have had a couple of penalties here and there. We should have had one for Souček as well. I think it just slightly evened this game up. I think it was a fair result in the end. Just about a fair result for them. Anyway, back to this week. So we play them in the cup this week. Be a tough game, but I want to see, some players and give some players some more minutes. Potentially, I would start Zuma again. With Diop, just to give Diop some more confidence, keep him going, because Diop could force his way back in. He's not getting in front of Ogbonna at the minute, but what I'm talking about is he could be the regular in the European games, which would be brilliant for him, but, for his progress, because he has had a dip in form the last couple of years, but he looked fantastic on Thursday. So I'd put him in again with Zuma. I'd give Masuaku some more minutes on Wednesday as well, just to see him out there. Ben Johnson as well, maybe, or Fredericks. I do like seeing the kids play though. It's good to get them developed. Krau we have to see, and Areola. I want to see Krau and Areola play. Quite a bit of harsh criticism for Vlasic, I thought, as well. Saying that not all West Ham fans, just a few. Saying he don't really offer much. He hasn't really done anything yet. Listen, we've seen it with Ben Rama. Took him a year. Seen it with Bowen. Took him a few games before he actually, started hitting the ground running. It will take him time. I still think he's still trying to find where his position is. You know, three games he's played in a variety of different positions. Obviously Southampton, he came off the bench, and then you've got the European game. Obviously he played sort of the left hand, right hand side, and then yesterday he was sort of floating everywhere. So it might take a bit of time for, you know, Moyes to find his perfect position. I trust Moyes, you know, I trust Moyes to find the position for Vlasic. And again, that's another positive, you know, in time it will happen. I would like to see Okaflex as well. I really would like to see him, whether he comes on Wednesday or starts. I really would like to see this guy. I liked him in pre-season, thought he looked tidy. Trying to think who else. Lanzini obviously needs some more minutes. People like Yarmolenko, I know he won the penalty, but my God, he's so lazy. He's so lazy in terms of the tracking back and stuff like that. And I agree with what Nicky said on post-match pint. Okay, yeah, he's not that sort of player, but come on, you're only on the pitch for 20 odd minutes. You can run, you know what I mean? You can run about a bit. And then you got, and then you got Leeds on Saturday, which, you know, it's going to be a tough game. We know how Leeds play, you know, in your face all the time. But they've not won a game yet. So hopefully, you know, same sort of team as yesterday. Bring back Antonio, obviously. I think we could do Leeds. I do. I think defensively we're strong enough to do them. We've got pace at the back now. You know, and you put Antonio in there, he'll give anyone trouble. He really, really will. So yeah, there's loads of positives, guys. There's loads of positives with this team. Just looks so good defensively. We've got a really good counter attack, you know. And don't forget what defenders we were playing against yesterday. Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, Varane, Maguire, you know, top defenders, you know, the big money defenders as well. So yeah, I'm still really positive, guys. And you know, if you would have offered me the points we've got now with the fixtures that we had, I'd have bit your hand off. Absolutely bit your hand off for that. You know, 8 points after that many games, winning Europa League, a couple of clean sheets in there as well. It's been top level yesterday, and tops this season so far. And barring, you know, a save from a penalty, we would have still been undefeated this year. So yeah, it's a big shame. Yeah, and then obviously we've got the next game in Europa League the week after. So, you know, fixtures coming thick and fast. So, you know, even if you do go on a bit of a bad run, you can play yourself out of the bad run with the amount of fixtures. Or if you go on a good run, you know, if you do have a blip, a fixture comes along so quick that you can play yourself out of it. The one thing I will end on though, squad depth, guys. We need it. We've got to sort out a striker in January. We've been talking about it for what, 2 years now. He has to come in. A striker has to come in, you know. It's just, again, it's back to that thing yesterday. You know, you look at options, who can change it. Pace, you know, I think Frederick should have come on yesterday. Just not a right back either. Bring him on at right wing, just for a bit of pace, just to offer a bit of danger down there, because Yarmolenko hasn't got it. He really hasn't. And, you know, this is where we need a striker of something a bit different. I'm a bit gutted that we did miss out on that guy that went to Crystal Palace, that Eduardo. I think he could have done the job. I think he really would have done something for us. But, you know, that's that. In terms of Lingard as well, just a little bit to finish on him. You know, cracking goal. You know, we can't take that away from him. Didn't celebrate to his credit as well. So, would he come back in January? I don't know. I really don't know. His interview was like, okay, you know, I had a good time here, but I have to move on now. And also, if they're sitting up there right at the top of the league, you know, you're going to want that Premier League medal, aren't you? Of course you are, especially for your boyhood club. So I suppose it depends where they are and where we are at the time, and whether the offer that we would potentially put in January, if we did put one in, would be accepted. I would like him back. Listen, we've seen his quality. We know what he could do. That's the sort of thing we needed yesterday. You know, just that someone who can get hold of the ball, run at player, and have a shot from anywhere. Basically, his shooting is ridiculous. Jesse Lingard, he's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that's it, guys. Stay positive. You know, I think most of you are. You know, there wasn't really any negativity or any meltdowns yesterday, which is right. You know, there shouldn't be any meltdowns. Anyone on any day can lose to Manchester United, especially with Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that we've gone toe to toe with a team that could potentially be champions. Listen, full credit to the boys out there yesterday. Fantastic. Enjoy the week, guys. I'll tell you what you will enjoy tomorrow, the FIFA preview. If you want me, you know, talking about revenge on Manchester United, as a little tease for you, there is a little bit of revenge tomorrow. And it's a fantastic match, really, really is. So check that out tomorrow. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for all the likers. All the dislikers, you can go and do one. Until next time, come on, you irons, keep believing.